So hi everyone, I'm Liz. I work at Right at Home. We're actually a home care agency based in Farnham, covering Guildford and various other areas. But we have another arm to our business, which is volunteer led, which is the Friends of Right at Home, which actually started during COVID as a shopping and telephone service to the elderly and vulnerable, the majority of whom lived in Farnham. And we also kind of prepared Christmas dinners, and we were overrun with volunteers actually wanting to make a difference to the lives of the elderly and isolated. And we have since continued kind of with that, building that Friends of Right at Home. And there's two areas really that we need volunteers. The first is for our community events. We run between, I can't remember exactly because we've just launched another, but we run around 13 community events, and these are either sunflower cafes, which are open to the whole community, but they have a focus on living well with dementia. So that's either people with a dementia diagnosis or their carers. You know, we really want people to live as independently, as happily as possible. We also have Singing for the Mind, Love to Move, and what we need is some help facilitating those events. So that could either be monthly or weekly, dependent on how often the event is running. A lot of them are weekly or monthly. What I really wanted to talk about today, though, was our befriending service. We actually launched this in 2024, and this is a completely volunteer-led service where we have people giving up an hour either a month or every other week to go and befriend a lonely and isolated elderly person in their local area. We launched this in Farnham, and we matched up 11 isolated people, but we had to put a pause on the service in 2025 because we had a lack of volunteers, which is such a shame. But we've decided to relaunch again. We won't just be focusing just in Farnham, we're also looking to launch in Milford, in Guildford as well, and also in Byfleet, under our Weybridge area. I think those are the areas that cover under Surrey. So what we want is just somebody that really wants to sit down, have a chat, and make somebody feel happy, worthwhile, and less lonely. You know, loneliness is a killer, particularly in elderly people who might be living away from their family and friends now. So if that is something that is of interest, or the community events, you can just reach out directly to me, or you can go to hello@rightathomegf.co.uk.